Welcome back to episode 70 of season 6 of the Hockey Gaff podcast. As always, this is a Hockey Gaff broadcast. Circa episode 472, I believe, or something along those lines. I can't remember. Once again, have to fix the title card. But Merry post-Christmas, delayed, belated, whatever you want to call it. We are doing today's stream in light of the recent strike by the ECHL, as they are having some negotiation issues, and they have decided to take a stand and unite, other than, I believe, two teams, the Jacksonville Icemen and the South Carolina Stingrays. So, not sure exactly the reasoning for them and not sticking united with the rest. Where are they? Here. A, B, C, D. Here we go. So Jacksonville and South Carolina, I believe, are still playing their games so far. I guess they are okay with the conditions of the league, or don't feel as if they have the ability to stand up and not play, or maybe they just love playing that much that they don't mind not making as much. I don't know, but between those two clubs, they decided that they are going to play anyways, I guess. But the remaining, how many are even in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30. There are 30 teams here. And a lot of these teams actually have some long histories. I know these guys do. I know these guys kind of do, but not really. I know, well, these guys are brand new. So and these are the Spittin' Chicklets team. So, like, it is a very interesting time. Not only for the channel, but for the league to go on strike, as we do focus primarily on ECHL clubs here. Why are there two teams named the Thunder? I noticed this last time. If this happened in any other league, why are you the Thunder, and why are you the Thunder? That is redonkers. That I don't like. That I find ridiculous. But anywho, so the league is on strike. So this is the only place to watch some live ECHL hockey. Within all of that, we had created, where are we here? In that time span, I had made the Diamond Hands team with the Grizzlies, but then he got traded. So your boy got in one game and then did not get to play another. So I would still like to simulate that. Right, no, never mind. Okay. So, because that's the one that I had play those couple of games. True. Alright. So, with that said, the only thing that sucks is I do need to focus on the Hut Cup Challenge stuff. So I am going to... Okay, I did keep both. Smart man. I thought... Okay, good. Smart. Smart. So we will be the Grizzlies for one game here. Let him have his shining moment here, and then I can either start to dismantle, or I don't know what to do with this remaining team, because now there's really no one to care about. Oh. Okay, so just for visual aesthetic's sake. Oh, I'll worry about that after. Let's see what I'm looking at here. All right. We're at Diamond Hands in all his glory. And then we will commence the trade. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. We're doing it raw. You can stay the face. Kind of stupid. I should have put everybody's ability points up. You know what? I'm over it.
Hi everybody, I'm James Cebulski along with the Golden Cheryl.
Let's go on it. Do.
The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. Hawkins dropping his playoff battle is underway. Fires it. Gilmore stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to Riley. Some great thievery in the open ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. On the backhand. Works it across to Barbashev. And he puts that one aside with ease. And he takes the feed. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. The Pelicans take possession off the faceoff.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Lotte's won the faceoff. Nice on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! Gratton's got it across the line. Along the half wall with the puck.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
The Pelicans played along the boards. Henderson on net. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Moves it to Mahovlich. Oh, I thought he was going to be beat, and he somehow got a piece of that. Manning's moving the puck through his own zone. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Intercepted at center by Gansky. Manning's got the puck. Stopped with ease. Moves it on over to Mahovlich. Dishes it off. Moves the pass in front. And that's stopped. Along the more as they battle for the puck. And that's stolen by Clark. Hard blast. Oh, he gives up the body on that. Oh, great move to sidestep the kick. And there's the save. Puck scooped up by Sittler. From the open ice, they gain the line. Levels him with the hit. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Second period set to get underway. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Nazis had a great first period, and they've held the majority of the shots and the play in the offensive zone, but they haven't had any...
To the net. He scores!
This goal is a product of the goaltender not being able to find the puck. And anytime you're in the offensive end, you want to get traffic in front for this very reason. You can see him battling in the butterfly to try and find it, and he finds it too late.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Pelicans get a hold of the draw. And now he angles it across to Gilmore. Big hit along the board.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Moves the puck to the attacking area. He got all that one. Shuts him down. Weinstein's got it in the defensive end. Takes it into the slot. Denies him in close.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
And there's the save. Wells makes the save and hangs on for the whistle.
Why in the world did you do that, Wellesley?
You haven't been busy, and this is one right now. He has the ability to read the play and just hold on, get the face off.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. Manning's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. With possession along the wall. Puck sent across the blue line. Quick feed to Genski. Rockies got it in their own zone. The Pelicans played along the wing. And that's a smart heads-up play by Gretton. Slides it across to Manning. Tries to the crease. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Late goings of this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Takes a hit on the play. To the low slot. Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted. To be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goal it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Lotte's got one back. Now can they build on this from here?
They need to build on it. This is an emotional goal as the second period is coming to an end, and they have to find a way to continue this momentum and build on top of it as they hit the third.
Stucker's taking it from his own end. Moves it to Gansky. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Here's a pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, this is just such a complete play here, James. I mean, look at the way that he fights for position to win this loose puck battle. And then once he realizes he has the puck, he has the space, he gets his feet moving towards the net. I mean, this is textbook in how you win a battle, and then you take the puck to open areas.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And off the draw, they take the puck. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Oh, stop with the blocker by Wells.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Officials have dropped the puck for the 3rd period. Let's go. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Pelicans need to change their mindset in the 3rd period and kind of flip the switch to attack mentality. This game is still close, many thanks to their goaltender. And now they got to find a way to generate some offense. When you're trailing, you got to take some risks. You have to beat your defenders, and you got to find a way to get through the middle of the ice. And when you get the chance, you got to convert.
There's a collision with some authority. Sends one up to Friesen. On the attack along the boards. Shot, and he makes the save.
Well, hockey is harder and it's heavier in the playoffs, and you got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice, and you got to find ways to win the puck battles. And this right here sends a very clear message that they're ready to play. He just has a huge hit right there to ignite his team.
The Pelicans win the draw on their own end. Moves it quickly over to Marner. Plays the ball into that play. Lotte's gained possession along the boards. Carries it across the line. Shoots it in front. Misses the net. Shirley's got it along the wing. And takes off a stick in traffic. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Here's a shot. Glove save.
Wells played really well here tonight, and his save percentage indicates that, James. And I mean, when you look at your goaltender, they give confidence to the rest of the team. This is a collective unit that is playing 200-foot game.
Quick pass across to Mihailovic. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Andrechuk. He got all of that hit. Denies him. He got all of it. Here's a short pass to Andrechuk. He tips it and then deflects off the glove.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Rocky's got a hold of it against the wall. And now he passes it to Salming. Takes off the coverage. Sends it into the offensive zone. Under a minute to go in the third. Rockies emptied the net. The extra attackers now out on the ice. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. But you can see the body language on them, James, the dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Quick pass to Weinstein. Uses the force on that hit. Wicked slap shot. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's a 4-1 game. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Wise wins the face-off in the offensive zone. And that's blocked from someone in front.
He's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench. Well, you can't do that, or you're going to find your way marching over to the box. Well, the penalty's inconsequential. They've been dominant all game, and just have a look at the scoreboard. This one's over.
Friesen's won the draw here in their own zone. Poked away by Gansky. Moves along the boards with some purpose. And he makes the easy save. The Pelicans have it now. Moves it up. And there it is. Well, is it fair to say the better team won this series?
Yeah, I would say. And listen, James, it's also about what you do leading into this series, right? It's about your preparation, because this is a short body of work. You just got to be able to execute in these games.
I'm going to say, hands down, this is the best tradition in sports here, Cheryl.
Well, I love it as well. I mean, you're showing respect for your teammates and your opponents after a hard-fought battle. Yes, on one side it's tough, and on the other it's great, but I think it's well done.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. See ya.
So, now that we've done that, surprisingly won. I don't know really how that happened, but that's fine. It's time to swap to Diamond Hand's now current team. Unfortunately, we don't have the exact logo, but we have the organizational logo. But we have everything else. The arena, the away jersey, the home jersey, the alternate allegedly light jersey. What the? Where are we? Ah, the black one. The last piece to that puzzle, unless someone wants to get traded, is this gentleman here. Oh, right. I did just do a check of Cam Squire's time with the Thunder, so I will be trying to authenticate that. Just going to, God damn it. So yeah, just gonna see Most common line mates for Squires here. Squires and Fawcett is definitely accurate. Brother, how many times am I going to get Philip Meyer now? All right. Although I guess I will quickly check the market, actually. Sorry, Diamond Hands. Okay. So. It's just for the visual. I will be putting the X factors on our players, but just trying to get the visual here of Diamond Hands in his Thunder's uniform. Alright, so we are back and we are ready to play Diamond Hand's first game as a member of the Thunder as the strike continues. Likely my last game, and then not sure if we'll be back on tonight or not. But we have the New Jersey Devils repping behind here for the occasion, as the hustle stream has gone full circle right back to the Thunder, as this is where Yujiro Harano made his waves within the channel before he defected out to Germany League 2 or 3. I don't know. He's not in the game anymore. So he was last year or the year before, but not this year. And now Diamond Hands has gone full circle and gets to replace him on the Thunder. So things do work out in a strange way.
Welcome to Game 1 of this best-of-3 Hut Showdown. I'm James Sherrill. Let's go. Both teams seem ready, and they're about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by Taylor. Let's fly from the point. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. The Huskies get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gains the zone through center. Nice, setting up against the wall. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Adirondacks got it into the offensive zone. Stops the rocket of a shot. Leach is lugging the puck. And that's just out of reach. Adirondacks going to play the puck from behind the cage. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes the feed. And now it's grabbed by Nylander. Adirondacks got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Campbell. Adirondacks got the puck against the half wall. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. With the stop. Grabbed along the boards by Olsen. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Stops that one. The Huskies have it against the wall. Adirondacks got the puck. Moves it to Friedman. Adirondacks got the puck along the wall.
Let's go! Brandon McManus, the leading point producer on the team. I don't know if he's leading goal scorer, but he is the best player on the team currently. I was glad to pick him up one day in the market for a decent price. Well, that was messy. I don't even think he got his stick on that.
Finally breaks through as they get on the board here late in the first.
Good teams find ways to be successful, and they do just that. And they've been clawing their way through to the offensive end all game long, and they finally get rewarded.
That's blocked by Brodeur. Takes the feed. Gets the puck over to McManus. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more, as this is going to be a fun one tonight. their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
The Huskies need to find a way to be urgent and hound pucks, but when they lose the puck in transition, they got to get above the option. They got to find a way to come back through the middle and help out their D.
Knies takes it across the line. There's a firm collision. Sends the pass over. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Gets in front of it.
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride, and you can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net.
The two coolest
Adirondacks on the attack.
Easter egg Nepo players, obviously, of this. Just a few little, like, it is a very,
Adirondacks got the puck.
like, good full circle team for Diamond Hands to end up on, assuming he gets to play for them in between all this strike
The
stuff,
Huskies will play it in
because not only is Martin Broder's son still on the team,
Oh, and he whiffs on it.
Todd Bertuzzi's son is on the team,
Jam in front, that's broken up.
Patrick Grasso, who we have already used
There's the whistle. We get a
while playing as the Belfast Giants, has returned to the team. And a lot of these guys were on the team when we had them before. Not Bertuzzi, but
The Huskies win it in the defensive
now Bertuzzi's not actually on the team right now. He's with Utica, but all the same difference when half these players aren't in fight at all. So we have to deal with who has played for the team this season. At the exception of, for example, Van de Leest here, where I had to get one of his defensive partners from when he was called up for his 2 games, which is Strand. So, until they acquire another defenseman of some sorts. But this team was actually a lot easier to acquire and not have to BS as much as the Eagles. Gargoyles technically are pretty much actually the Gargoyle. The exception of the Chicklets boys and some of the Chicago Wolves. That one is the ultimate Nepo team. The Chicago Wolves have every brother, nephew, son, oops, speaking of Nepo, players available between Suzuki, Slavin, Brindamore, technically Primo. Yeah, Primo's on that team. Ugh, there's probably more. It is wild. If they are not the best team down there, then that explains more than needs to. Time to dial in here.
Urgency in your step, and they were certainly more aggressive in that last shift, and it showed when they attacked the net.
And he sidesteps the check there. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. They have dropped the puck here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Huskies need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there.
Oh, and even save on the slapper. Tries to feed it over to Leach. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Odd man rush. To his teammate. Denies him in front. to Nyes. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Here's a shot. Another save. He scores. Jumps on the rebound and buries it.
Well, that's what happens when you focus on the body too much.
To his legs on this shift here, James. You just knew that he was going to drive play, and that's exactly what he did by winning the loose puck battle and then taking it to the net for the goal.
But Wheeling, man, what are you doing? Lift that stick, dude. What is he doing? That's your captain.
Exactly what they were looking for. A tying goal, and look at this, where we are now in the third.
They're back in this game, James. They shifted the momentum, but it's their urgency. They've been all over the puck. Their first few strides have been hard, and you can tell they want this one.
And that's blocked in traffic. Tries to get it over to Bertuzzi. Oh, look at this. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Huskies win the defensive zone faceoff. And he serves it across to Gill. Puck picked up by Domi. Loses the coverage there. And that was turned aside.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I've been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move.
Let's go. Look at that tic-tac-toe, baby. 900 plus games. Justin Taylor. Which hilariously was one of the starts to one of the starts to keeping players from this team without knowing it. So, ba-boom! Let's go. And Grasso. Let's go.
Adirondacks got the lead here in period number 3. So, Cheryl, do you protect or do you keep on pushing now?
I think there's a fine balance here. I mean, you don't just want to play to hold on. You want to attack for the win, James, but you got to recognize where you are on the ice, and you got to trust who you put out there.
Quick pass over to Campbell. Adirondacks got it along the wall. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Into the corner now. Quick feed to Steen. Moves the puck. They've got some momentum here. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Slides it diagonally to Leach. Adirondacks got the puck at the defensive end. The Huskies gain possession along the wall. Fires it on net. Denies on the play. Goaltender's headed to the bench. They're going to go for the extra attacker here. Takes the pass. Now a quick pass to Strand. Oh, and Jackson perfectly in the offensive end. And a great save. Adirondacks got a hold of the puck. McManus takes it into the offensive end. Fires to the empty net. The Huskies scoop it up along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Domi. What a steal in his own end. And that's it.
Oh, that was pressure.
Taking the best of 3 series, and they look good.
They did look good. I thought they were really dictating pace, and they were physically engaging, and that was message sending to me. They were in the game right from puck off.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way round.
Ain't no party like a victory party. And that'll do it from this one here tonight for all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Good night.
It is a shame that that they do not calculate the hits for the season. I don't like that. Just like how they'll show face-off percentage stuff, but like in the game, but I don't know it for the season. Just little things like that. I guess I should have looked at the 3 stars. My bad. Ugh. Oh, cool. Would we freeze anyways? Yay! But I'm heading out of here. Might be back on tonight. Not sure. There we go. But wanted to get the ECHL some love here in terms of, I guess, visibility. We see you. Was there a 44? Was there a 44 in here? So let's just be dumb and make it random numbers. I guess in the order I acquired them, not in numerical order. We got a 45. We got a 35. We got a 40. We do not have a 44. They really should just take that out of this, because that is stupid. I will do a check just for Gervais, as he is one of the odd men out in terms of, not odd men out, but he is a regular and I don't have him. So I must get. Also missed out on a 5K logo, and I am still upset about that. I believe the only consolation prize was the fact that I was able to get Strand, the defenseman there. Alright. Well, what's in the store? Oh, that's why it didn't go. Gotcha. Getcha. Alright. Well, might as well go here to the end of the show. Alright. This was the Hockey Gaff podcast. As always, this was a Hockey Gaff broadcast. Where's my... Oh, right here. I found it. Alright. Last week's episode will be over here. Next week's episode will be over there. Playlist will be somewhere down there in the corner. And to like and subscribe. Down there. And then yes. I guess I already said that. As always, this was the Hockey Gaff podcast. As always, this was a Hockey Gaff broadcast. Peace.